Alice! Oh dear, I shall be too late. That's a talking rabbit. How strange. Better go check that out. Whoops! I seem to have fallen down a rabbit hole. Very odd, for one to be falling and falling with no end in sight. Oof. Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting. The Duchess. Oh, won't she be savage if I've kept her waiting? Oof, that was some fall. Well, I've reached the bottom now. Let's see if any of these doors unlock. No, not that one either. No, how about this one? Nope. Why aren't any of these unlocking? What am I going to do? I can't go around forever trying to unlock these doors. No. Oh dear, what am I going to do now? The doors are all locked, and the rabbit has disappeared. It's getting ever so lonely down here. What am I to do? Oh, the Duchess, won't she be savage if I'm late? Oh, please, sir, come back. Oh, now he's gone again. Brawl. Oh dear, I wish I hadn't cried so much. What am I gonna do? Ooh, that was a very long swim. I'm extremely wet. What am I going to do now? I wonder where I am. And who are all these strange creatures? Sit down, all of you. I know we're all very wet. I'll make you dry soon enough. Ahem. This is the driest thing I know. William the Conqueror, whose course was favored by the Pope, was soon submitted to by the English.
The mouse went on this subject for quite a while, until I asked Alice,
How are you getting on now, my dear? As wet as ever. It doesn't seem to drown me at all. In that case, I move the meeting adjourned for the immediate adoption of more energetic remedies. Speak English. I don't know the meaning of half those words, and what's more, I don't believe you do either. What I was going to say was that the best thing to get us dry would be a caucus race. What is a caucus race? Why, you have a race course. The exact shape doesn't matter. Then everyone lines up, and then you run.
This band of misfits went on running like so, when they chose for about an hour, until Zip Dodo cried out,
The race is over. But who has won? Everyone has won. I wish I had my Dinah here. I know I do. And who is Dinah, if I might venture to ask the question? Dinah's my cat, and she is such a capital one for catching mice. Oh, I wish I could see her after the birds. Well, she'll eat a little bird as soon as look at it. Come away, my dears. It's high time we are all in bed. Really, I must be getting along. The night air doesn't suit my throat. Oh, I wish I hadn't mentioned Dinah. Nobody seems to like her down here, and I'm sure she's the best cat in the world. I'd best be on my way too, I suppose. Oh, hello there. Who are you? I hardly know, sir, just at present. At least, I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I think I must have changed several times since then. What do you mean by that? Explain yourself. I'm afraid I can't explain myself, sir. For I'm not myself, you see. I don't see. All I know is that it feels very queer to me. Everything. You? Who are you? I think you ought to tell me who you are first. Why? Wait. Come back. I've something important to say. Keep your temper. Is that all? No. So you think you've changed, do you? I'm afraid I do, sir. I can't remember things as I used to, and I don't keep the same size for 10 minutes altogether. Can't remember what things? Well, I've tried to say, how doth the little busy bee, but it came out all different. Repeat, You are old, Father William. You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white.
Alice repeated the poem for the caterpillar, yet it was very long and quite painful to listen to, so I won't spare you the torture. She went on until the end, upon when the caterpillar said,
That is not said right. It is wrong from beginning to end. What size do you want to be? Well, I'd like to be a little larger, sir. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be. It is a very good height indeed. I am 3 inches. But I'm not used to it. Well, one side will make you grow taller, the other side shorter. One side of what? Other side of what? Of mushroom. Ooh, I did grow. Thank you. You are very welcome. Now, you must be on your way, for I have no time to talk with you. Goodbye. Well, okay, thank you. Oh, hello there, Cheshire Cat. Would you please tell me which way I ought to go from here? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to. I don't care where, then it doesn't matter which way you want to go, so long as I get somewhere. Oh, you're sure to do that, if only you walk long enough. What sort of people live about here? In that direction lives a hatter, and in that direction, the March Hare. It doesn't matter which one. Visit either you like. They're both mad. But I don't want to go among mad people. Oh, you can't help that. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad. How do you know I'm mad? You must be, or you wouldn't have come here. Do you play croquet with the Queen today? I should like it very much, but I haven't been invited yet. You'll see me there. What a strange creature. I might go visit the Mad Hatter. He seems like he might be better than the March Hare. It is March after all, and if it's March, the March Hare must be very mad indeed. No room, no room, no room, no room. Have some wine? I don't see any. There isn't any. Well, that wasn't very civil of you to offer it. It wasn't very civil of you to come without being invited. I didn't know it was your table. It's laid for a great many more than 3. What day of the month is it? The 4th. 2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works. It was the best butter. Yes, but some crumbs must have gotten in there as well. You shouldn't have put it in with the bread knife. What a funny watch. It tells you the day of the month, but not the o'clock. The dormouse is asleep again. It's always 6 o'clock. Is that the reason there are so many tea things put out here? Yes, that's it. It's always tea time, and we've no time to wash the things between whiles. Then you keep moving round, I suppose. Exactly so, until all the things get used up. But what happens when you come to the beginning again? Suppose we change the subject. I'm getting tired of this. I vote the young lady tells us a story. But I don't know a story. Make one up. You have imagination, of course. But I simply cannot make up a story out of thin air. Then you shouldn't have come if you don't have imagination. That's what we're all here for. Well, you aren't very civil. I don't like you very much. At any rate, I'll never go there again. Ooh, what beautiful roses. However, it looks like some of them are painted. That's odd.
The Queen!
Hello, my dear subjects. How are you doing this fine afternoon? Oh, I don't believe we've met before. What is your name, child? My name is Alice, so please your majesty. And who are these? How should I know? They're no business of mine. Off with her head! Off with... Nonsense. Consider, my dear, she is only a child. Can you play croquet? Yes. Come on, then. Come on, my dear. Come along. Coming, your majesty. Here, grab your flamingo. Everyone, get to your places. I've got a flamingo, your majesty. Perfect. Now, watch and learn. I am the master. Through one, through the other. There it goes, all the way through. Your majesty, this is harder than it looks. My flamingo won't stay straight. And my hedgehog keeps moving. Oh dear, this isn't fair. How am I ever supposed to score any points? This isn't working. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Now, where did they all disappear to?
Come on, the trial's beginning.
What trial? Do. Harold, read the accusation. As you wish, Your Majesty. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, on a summer day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts, and took them quite away. Jury, consider your verdict. Not yet, not yet. There's a great deal to come before that. As you wish. Call the first witness. First witness, Alice. Here, Your Majesty. Just give me 1 minute to come down. Will do, my dear. Here I am, Your Majesty. Now, what questions did you have? Yes. What do you know about this business? Nothing at all. Nothing whatever? Nothing whatever. Rule 42. All persons a mile high or more must leave the court. But I'm not a mile high. You are. Nearly 2 miles. Well, I shan't go at any rate. Besides, that's not a regular rule. You invented it just now. It's the oldest rule in the book. Then it ought to be number 1. Consider your verdict. Jury. There's more evidence to come yet, please Your Majesty. This paper has just been picked up. It seems to be a letter written by the prisoner to somebody. That it's got a strange set of verses, not even in the prisoner's handwriting. Read them. Where shall I begin, please Your Majesty? Begin at the beginning, and go on till you come to the end. Then stop. As you wish. They told me you had been to her, and mentioned me to him. She gave me a good character, but said I could not swim. He sent them word I had not gone. We knew it to be true. If she should push the matter on, what will become of you? I gave her 1, they gave him 2. You gave us 3 or more. They all returned from him to you, though they were mine before. If I or she should chance to be involved in this affair, he trusts you to set them free, exactly as we were. My notion was that you had been, before she had this fit, an obstacle that came between him, ourselves, and it. Don't let them know she liked them best, for this must ever be a secret, kept from all the rest, between yourself and me. There you go, Your Majesty. I shall retire. This is the most important piece of evidence we have heard yet. So now, let the jury, if any one of them can explain it. I don't believe there's a notion of meaning in it. Well, so far, we know it to be true. That's the jury, of course. If she should push the matter on, that must be my dear the Queen. What would become of you? What indeed would come of the Knave of Hearts? I gave her 1, they gave him 2. Why, that must be what he did with the tarts, you know. But it goes on, they all returned from him to you. Why, there they are, the tarts. Nothing can be clearer than that. Let the jury consider their verdict. Wait, no. Sentence first, verdict afterwards. Stuff and nonsense. The idea of having the sentence first. Hold your tongue. I won't. Off with her head. Off with her head. Who cares for you? You're nothing but a pack of cards.